Hey guys, so today we're cleaning out the barn. We've got a hay coming, so we've got to get this cleaned out. Get all the manure out of here so that the new hay bales can come in for the cows for this winter. So Peter's working on getting it cleaned out with the New Holland. He's putting it up in the dump truck there. We'll take it out into the field and we will spread that on next year's potatoes. So we have the last of last year's hay. We've got about 5-6 bales left, so it was pretty perfect. And then we'll pull those bales out and throw them in the front of the pile, or we'll use those to mulch Mom's garden for this summer. But we've got a nice stack, like 18 inches of manure here. Really nice stuff. That'll go in the field. Potatoes will love that next year. Peter's filling the dump truck right now. He's using the grapple bucket because the manure is packed together so densely. It makes it a lot easier just to use that top claw to pull the manure apart, to grab a big chunk of it, because otherwise it just flips and it doesn't want to come with the just standard bucket. You gotta be careful because you don't want that raining down on top of you sitting in the skid steer. Gotta be careful because the power lines are right above us. So today we are spreading manure out in next year's potato field. So we've got the big pile of manure here that we got from our barn and from our neighbor's barn. Jim's coming out with the tractor that we'll throw some garbage, or if there's wood or any rocks or anything we find in manure, we'll throw that in that bucket just to clean that up. I'll run this Michigan payloader and I'll fill that very small manure spreader that we have, and then Jim will ride the 1850 and spread it on the field here. So we'll get going. Here we go.
We keep cows mainly to eat the pickouts that we generate when we raise organic certified seed potatoes. So in the winter time, the cows, they have access to the outside 24/7. but they hang out in the barn by preference, and we get an accumulation of manure. So we dig that manure out in the spring after planting, and then we use the payloader to load the manure spreader. It just takes one bucket full to load the manure spreader. And then the manure spreader evenly spreads out the manure across the field. "40 years ago, there was a lot of bad advice handed out. Some of the experts had the wrong idea that manure had no value, and they were advising farmers that the best thing to do with your manure is just dump it over the bank to get rid of it. And we never thought that advice was very good, so we never paid attention to it. We've always had a small amount of animals, so we've always generated manure. We've always seen it as a real asset, have always spread it onto our fields, knowing that it's improving the quality of the soil, which is what's so important to organic farmers. So nowadays, I think there's a better understanding that manure really does have value, but I can't think of anything that's better to add to your garden or add to your field than getting manure. And, you know, a local dairy farm, local horse farm, those are sources of manure that if you can get some, it's a great thing. If you can get a dump truck load brought into your place and dumped, it's a great thing to add to your garden, to add to your field. The benefits that you get from manure are twofold. One, there is nutritional benefit in the manure, NPK, nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. But in addition to that, what's really important is that you've got beneficial microlife in that manure, and you're inoculating the soil with it, so it helps to boost the soil life, which is really important to all organic farmers. So way beyond simply the nutritional benefit of the fertility in the manure is the boost that it gives to the biological activity in your soil.